and welcome to the Teen Whisperer, the podcast for mums of girls aged 9 to 25 who are trying their best to figure out, this whole teenager thing without completely losing the plot. I'm Rach Friedley, a parenting coach and mentor and also a mum to a teenage daughter, so I get it. I've been there in the hallway staring at that slammed door thinking, what just happened? And this episode is all about that moment. Because those slamming doors, the eye rolls, the sudden shutdowns, they're not just attitude as we're told time and again by society, culture, education, professionals, well-meaning friends and family. Those behaviours, those attitude in inverted commas are actually messages. It's your daughter's way of saying, I'm overwhelmed, even if she doesn't actually have the words for it. And on that note, she doesn't have the words for it in the moment. So grab yourself a cuppa or a walk or whatever you need and let's dive into what's really going on behind that slammed door. Let's start here. Your daughter is not broken and neither are you. A slammed door does not mean you're failing as a mum. It does not mean she's ungrateful or dramatic or a nightmare. But it does mean her nervous system is overloaded and she doesn't know what to do with it. So she lets it out in the only way she can. And she's not the only one. Here's a stat for you. In the UK, 1 in 3 teenage girls now report experiencing high levels of anxiety. That's not just a few kids. That's a whole generation feeling under pressure. And it's showing up in their bodies, their moods, and their behaviour. So from about the age of 9 all the way up into her mid-20s to 25, her brain is literally under construction. That part of the brain that manages impulse control, emotional regulation. Yep, you've got it. That prefrontal cortex is still in the building phase. It's like it's got a full-blown scaffolding around it. And then, of course, you have the amygdala, the bit that handles emotional responses and alarm bells. That one's already on full blast. It's on constant high alert. That's why she reacts first and thinks later. And get this, teens produce more stress hormones like cortisol than adults. And their brains are more sensitive to emotional triggers, according to research out of the University of Pittsburgh. So when she's stressed, embarrassed, tired, overwhelmed, her brain doesn't actually say, let's work this way. No, let's work through this calmly. Nope, it slams the door. And normally in your face. Possibly with a scream as well. But it's not personal. It's physiological. And her body, that is totally wired too. So of course we've got phones buzzing, deadlines, hormones, group chats, Snapchats, runs, social media pressure. She's constantly on high alert. It's like there's an alarm going off 24/7 in her brain going, woo, 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 woo. Her heart's racing, her stomach's in knots and she doesn't know why. It's not overthinking, it's her body reacting before her brain even knows what's happening. And here's something really wild. Recent data shows the average UK teen spends around 7 hours a day on screens. Often multitasking with school, messages and social media all at once. And right now, we're in Easter holidays in the UK. So if that's 7 hours a day when she's at school, just imagine where we are right now. So that is 7 hours of constant stimulation from her phone, her screen, whatever it is, with zero regulation. And when all that energy builds up with nowhere to go, boom, it comes out as shouting, silence, tears, screaming. Oh, yeah, the door slam in your face. So what helps? When you feel that energy rising in her or even in you, get outside. Walk, breathe, sit on a bench, whatever you need to do. And if she's up for it, do it barefoot. Grounding the body helps reset the brain, as does a Tabata routine, which I've talked about in previous episodes. It's a 4-minute exercise routine, 20 seconds of exercise, 10 seconds of rest for 4 minutes in total. Grounds the body and helps to reset the brain. So if you can do that Tabata routine barefooted, even better. Your daughter is then resetting her brain through her body, and it's a life changer. So if she's tired or she's knackered or she's just thinking, I just want to stay in bed, get her to do a Tabata routine. It honestly is the difference between grumpy or being enlivened and awake. And then let's not forget her cycle. Even if she hasn't started her period yet, her body is still cycling. We still have a circadian rhythm, which is going round of us in a 24-hour cycle. But as girls, as women, we go through a 28-day cycle. And no, it is not just connected to the menstrual cycle. Of course, she has her hormones as well, and they affect absolutely everything. Her mood, her energy, how social she is, how sensitive she feels. And it's all connected to this 28-day cycle. And guess what? Her cycle often mirrors the moon. The full moon, her emotions get higher and she possibly struggles to sleep because of the full moon. The new moon, she might be more inward, she might be more tired or quick to snap. There's also weeks where she has more energy. There's weeks where she is more proactive. There's weeks where she wants to plan things. And there are weeks when she just couldn't be bothered. And that is her 28-day cycle. There's even research showing a link between the lunar cycle and female sleep patterns, though there are also lots of research saying there isn't. But hey, they're mainly written by men, so we'll keep quiet on that one, shall we? Oh yes, a link between the lunar cycle, the female sleep patterns and the emotional rhythms. So yep, you are not imagining it. So that slammed door is more than likely not about you. It could just be the phase she's in, literally, and to do with the nervous system being dysregulated. So an idea for you during this podcast, try tracking her moods or shutdowns with a moon phase calendar. Often explains more than we realise, and actually I have one. So if you're interested, connect with me and I can send it over to you. And remember, she feels it before she can speak it. This is big. Most girls don't know how to put into words what they're feeling. And actually, do you know what? I still struggle as an adult too. Strange enough, we don't go, Mum, I'm emotionally dysregulated due to limbic system activation. Strange? No, we don't do that, do we? She just slams the door in your face, or you explode and then you go, oh shit, what did I do there? Her heart is pounding, her body is stressed, and then her brain catches up and goes, oh, I must be anxious. Something's wrong with me. But here's the thing, nothing is wrong with her. She's having a natural response to a world that is moving way too fast for her. So what can you do right now? Well, when it all kicks off, try this. Don't fix. Don't force a conversation. Breathe. Like, actually breathe deep into your belly. So one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And feel your hands move as you breathe in. So they rise as you breathe in and lower as you breathe out. Do this for at least 3 cycles and it will help to bring your vagus nerve online, your parasympathetic nervous system online, and will take you out of fight or flight. Ground. Walk outside if you can. If it's throwing it down as it currently is here, just take your shoes off inside the house and walk around barefoot. Move the energy out of your body. And then write to her. 1 sentence in a notebook left on her bed. I'm here when you're ready. No pressure, just presence. You don't have to have all the answers, even though we're told time and time again that's what we need. You just need to be her safe space. So this week I'm going to give you a mini challenge. So when she's spiralling, or even if you are, go outside, barefoot if you can. And as I say, if it's throwing it down like here currently, just walk barefoot around the house. Breathe. Hand on your belly, hand on your heart for 90 seconds. That's it. It calms the body, which calms the heart, which calms the brain, in that order. So want more help? I've got you. If you're thinking, okay, this makes so much sense, but what the dickens do I do in the moment? I've created a free guide just for you. It's called WTF is going on? Spoiler alert, nothing. It breaks down what's actually happening in her body and her brain and gives you practical, doable steps to help her feel safe and understood. And you can grab it via the show notes below. So remember, you're doing better than you think. You don't need to fix everything. You just need to keep showing up, even when it's messy, even when she slams that door. If this episode helped, share it with a mum friend who needs to hear from me. Follow the podcast, hit subscribe, leave a review if you've got a second, and let's be proactive, not reactive together. You've got this. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.